What's up, y'all? Your girl Justice here, and I'm back with another video. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Justice, and to the ones that's been rocking with me, what's up? Your girl is back with another video. So real quick, y'all, I just want to get on here to talk about people pleasing and boundaries. Y'all know I got many videos on this topic, but I feel like I have to keep putting it out there because I know that some people really struggle with it. I struggle with it. Everything I get on here and talk about, y'all, I don't want y'all to think that I'm perfect or I got it all figured out, because I don't. I'm learning as I go. God give it to me and I give it to y'all. But when it comes to people pleasing and putting other people before yourself, saying yes when you really want to say no, saying yes and giving when you don't even got it or you can't do it, and putting yourself in a terrible position, and you just know that it's people not willing to do that for you, pouring into people and they not pouring back into you, that can be just depleting and draining. And in situations like that, you have to know when to set boundaries. And I know it's hard to set boundaries, especially if you're not used to it, because maybe you come from a family where saying no was not allowed. You had to just go on with it. What anybody say, you just got to go along with it. I know, because I come from a family of that, and I never realized it until I got older, and I actually felt bad and felt like I didn't want to disappoint people for saying no, or saying no, I can't do it, or no, I don't want to do it, or just not at the time. And I get how that could be. And a lot of times I don't want people to think that people pleasing just comes from not loving yourself and not valuing yourself, because I know a lot of times people will say, oh, well, you need to love yourself more, well, you need to value yourself. Sometimes people pleasing can literally just come from having a good heart. You kind-hearted, you like to help people, you like to see people happy. And I'm telling y'all, I get it, because that is me. But I learned that I had to set boundaries. And when you set boundaries, it's one thing to say it, it's one thing to write it down, because I done wrote down boundaries, people, and how I'm going to set boundaries with these people, with my job. I've done all of that. But when you in that situation where the pressure is put on, and when I say the pressure, I mean these people, your job, or whatever it may be, where you try to set these boundaries and they try to strong arm you and try to push you and let you know, no, this is what it's going to be, especially if they already used to you people pleasing and not having any boundaries. People are going to try to push you. They're going to try to push past your boundaries. And let me tell you something. Every single time that you fold under pressure, when people put that pressure on you and they trying to get you to do what it is that they want you to do, and you already know and you feel, no, I don't want to do this, I can't do this, maybe it's not helpful for you, it's not healthy for you. When people see that you're trying to do that and they're not used to that, they're going to push. They're going to try to strong arm you. And when they put that pressure on you, the moment that you fold, y'all, and you get angry about it, you get upset about it, you can't direct it to that person. And I'm telling y'all that because I just learned this lesson. When people push past your boundaries, you can't get mad at them, because we live in a world where people going to try to get in where they fit in. They're going to try to do whatever they can do to get whatever they want from anybody. From you, especially if they're used to you being a people pleaser. They're used to pushing over you, getting what they want, knowing how to, when you say no, knowing how to get you to say yes. When people are used to that, every time you try to set a boundary, they're going to try to push past it. Some people are just difficult and selfish. That's the world we live in, y'all. It's the truth. But when people push past your boundaries, you can't always be mad at that person. Oh, you didn't respect me. I said this. I told you I didn't want to do this, but you did it. You have to take some accountability for that and own up to that on your part, because people are going to be people. You have to already expect that, but you have to be strong and tell people, no, you got to stand on what you say. You got to stand on what you say. And you can't get mad at other people because you didn't stand on what you say, because you didn't protect yourself. And now you mad and frustrated, wondering why nobody takes you serious. When you say no, people ain't really taking you serious. It's because they get used to that. Oh, you been a pushover, you gonna forever be a pushover. You been a people pleaser, you gonna forever be pleasing people. You gonna forever be putting people before yourself, putting yourself out there, and people just taking advantage. And it's just, we live in a world, y'all, where people gonna take advantage if they can. That's just what it is. So you gotta protect you, and you cannot get mad at other people when you allow, keywords, when you allow people to push past your boundaries and you let them have access to you when you said no. You let them get money from you when you said, I'm not going to keep doing that. When you keep allowing people to do you dirty, or letting jobs, trust me, I know with jobs, letting jobs tell you this, letting jobs handle you and handle your schedule and just tell you what it's going to be. When you continue to allow things like that to happen in your life, at some point, you can't be mad at other people. You can't be mad at the job. You can't be mad at your mama, your sister, cousin, your baby mama, your baby daddy. You cannot be mad at these people because it's you. It starts with you. Boundaries are not just for other people. It's for yourself too. And it's something that you have to work on and you have to practice every day. You have to practice it. And some people gonna be disappointed. They gonna be mad. But that's not your problem. That don't got nothing to do with you. You protecting yourself and standing on your business, that's what got something to do with you. Because I'm telling you, when you go to sleep at night, you got to sleep with you. You got to be with you. You got to face yourself in the mirror. And it's not a good feeling when you thinking about how somebody once again has taken advantage of you. How somebody once again have played on your good heart, played on your kind spirit. Where somebody just blatantly looked you in your face and said, oh, well, that must not be for me. Them boundaries ain't for me anyway. Like I said, that's how people will try to treat you. We living in a world where people got a whole lot of audacity. And you just have to stand on your business when it comes to people. They're going to be mad. They're going to be disappointed. And you have to sit with that feeling, because I already know how it is when you feel like you done disappointed somebody, or you feel like somebody mad or whatever. I get it. But you have to just sit with that and understand that everything you do is coming from a place of love. You're going to forever be kind-hearted. If that's in you, then that's in you. That's real. But you have to be that way to yourself too. You got to be kind to yourself. You have to love yourself, value yourself, and you also have to protect yourself and protect your kind heart. Because it's a lot of different reasons why people please. It's a lot of different reasons why you could be doing that. Maybe growing up, like I said, you couldn't say no. It wasn't allowed. Or when you disappointed people, they made you feel terrible about it. So you don't even know how to set boundaries. That's something that I realized in my adulthood, that I never even knew about boundaries or knew how to set boundaries, because I grew up having to accept a whole lot of stuff from everybody and nobody cared, even as a child. So, and I don't know who this video is for, but I know it's for me. Just take accountability. If somebody pushing past your boundaries and you put things in place and somebody not respecting that, you have to know that once they push past your boundaries, at some point in the mix, you allowed that. You lowered your guard and you allowed it. You said what you said, and then you let them push past it and you let them back you into a corner and you folded under pressure. You have to take some accountability in that, because once you do that, then and only then, I think, is when the true transformation can start to happen, where you can stick up for yourself, where you can set healthy boundaries. You ain't got to be crazy and cuss everybody out, but set healthy boundaries for yourself so that you can protect yourself and protect your kind heart. Because people out here trying to get over and play you, and they're going to do it if you continue to allow it. And you cannot be mad at other people. You can't be mad at that person. At some point, you have to just accept accountability and be like, you know what? I said what I said. This person not taking me serious, because when I said what I said, I let them put that pressure on me and I folded and I backed out of what I said. And now here it is coming around again. They trying to do the same thing over again. And I'm telling them, no, not this time. No, I'm not going to do it. And they looking like whatever. They ain't even taking you serious. They're not going to take you serious because you always letting them push past your boundaries. That's not on them, because people going to be people. That's on you. You got to protect yourself. So that's what I wanted to get on here real quick to say, y'all. Your girl got to go to work, so I couldn't be on here long. Y'all, today is a good Sunday. Church was amazing. Church was amazing, y'all. I just had to put that out there. If y'all went to church, it was good. But thank y'all so much to the ones that's been rocking with me, the ones that's been on my channel, even though I ain't been consistent. Your girl is working on that. Thank you to the new subscribers that I have that's been reaching out to me. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.